Welcome to another episode of Barbie and Star Days, and it's time to continue Barbie month by taking a look at Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus, which is thankfully many steps up above Barbie and the Secret Door. I honestly don't know how many movies I could take like that without wanting to pull out my hair. This one stands above it for multiple reasons. For starters, the music is just better. I mean, Barbie and the Secret Door has a lot of pop songs, and it reuses If I Had Magic, way too many times. There's not enough musical diversity. I mean, you can argue Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus here uses a lot of classical music bits, and you can argue those have been overplayed over the years. But at least, they got solid music going that route, and they're not playing them, multiple times throughout the movie in places that feel, inappropriate or just feel like they're adding and padding by playing the same song again. We also have better characters with, Barbie herself having a bit more emotional depth and roundness to her, so she feels like more of an actual person. And the same goes with her love interest, Aiden, because we learned that, he lost the family fortune gambling, and he wants to make up for that mistake, so he can feel like he can come back home and be accepted. Even though his parents would accept him anyway, he just couldn't bring himself to come back after, he made such a huge error and losing all the family's money in a rather stupid way. Can't exactly blame him for wanting to run away after that one, I suppose. But at least it shows that, he's not morally perfect, so it gives him some shades of depth to him, which is a good thing, because it makes him more interesting as a character. We also have a villain that doesn't feel like, they could just be quickly taken out by someone just be taking their magic-stealing wand away and being told to go to their room and stay there till their parents get back. We have, an actual threatening villain, may not particularly smart villain, but at least he comes across, as intimidating somewhat, with him turning people to stone, turning his wives into ugly, hideous monsters, and using them as slaves. We see Wenlock do things that are way more evil and sing a horrible, spoiled brat song about how I want it all and I want it now. So it makes Wenlock, just a better villain because of that.
Step on it. Now everyone can walk all over you.
So basically everything about this film is better. What about the story? Well, it's a very basic story with Barbie as Princess Annika going around, collecting artifacts to make a legendary wand of light in order to defeat Wenlock. So we'll basically have, your standard Final Fantasy story back in the old days with you going to collect certain things so you can then, take out great evil. So, very basic. But basic can work if it's executed reasonably well, and that definitely is the case with Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. So it's actually an enjoyable watch. I mean, it's not an amazing film that's going to change your life or anything, but it's a solid enough film that, you'll let it pass. It might be a bit forgettable in the long run because, like I said, it's a very basic story. But at least you're not going to think you wasted your time watching it like Barbie and the Secret Door. Till next time, then. See ya.
A wand of light has the most powerful magic of all. Even more powerful than Wenlock's.
That's great! Where do we find it?
It isn't found. It's built.
How?
From a measure of courage, a ring of love, and a gem of ice lit by hope's eternal flame.